Alright, so I did an unboxing of the Aquarium Co-Op order I got, but I went kind of stupid about it, and I had the camera on my head, and it did not turn out well. So I'm holding the camera now on a little like stick type selfie thing, I guess. I don't know what to call it. So hopefully this is gonna go better than when I had it on my head and I missed half of this. So this is my Aquarium Co-Op order. I have micro wafers I got with it, but I put them over with the rest of the fish food over there. So Aquarium Co-Op easy root tabs. So root zone fertilizer, so little tabs that I'm gonna put down in the ground once I get my substrate, which is this, in the tank. And then a small filter, a Thin-X filter actually, for this tank. It filters up to 5 gallons, so about the perfect size. Mini intake sponge to put on here like so. Aquarium Co-Op sells these intake sponges and I highly recommend these guys. If you don't want to make your own, this is definitely a good buy. I actually have a large one in the larger tank. I needed to do a water change. It's been like a week without anything being done to it while I was gone, but you can see the intake sponge right there. And it's been pretty useful. It's getting kind of dirty, so I'm going to have to clean it, I'd say, after or during the water change that I'm going to do later today. But also, you can see my striped Raphael catfish over in there, I think, hopefully you can see him. I guess he's out because he didn't really have food for a week, and he's just decided to stay there now. I fed him yesterday, or last night rather. But normally he hangs out over in here, this PVC pot cave I made. He's not been doing that. There's my red tail shark. Isn't he gorgeous? Or she, I don't know. Maybe he or she, who knows. But yeah, the brown algae in this tank is actually dying off, thankfully. Some of the plants are starting to kind of get a little iffy too, because they just haven't been around putting CO2 or really any fertilizers in for about a week again. I think CO2 is the main thing that they're missing, maybe. We'll see. Now these guys, they already had the dead. This is just from getting them, the immersed parts. That's expected to die off, so I'm not concerned. This crypt's doing really well. This is my gold rabbit snail, the one that has survived out of the 5 I've ordered, I feel like. But you see, this plant's kind of, I don't really know what's going on. And the rabbit snail might be trying to eat it. And then here's my crayfish, if you can see him back there. So yeah, I don't know how well this is working on this handheld mount, but hopefully it's going pretty well. Hopefully this is good footage. But yeah, so the intake sponge for the large aquarium for my canister filter seems to be doing really well. So I decided to get a small one. And that's what this is. So it'll go on like so, and just kind of add some more filtration, mechanical and biological, because you have bacteria growing to this tank. And the last thing I got was this Aquarium Co-Op measuring glass. I guess you could use it as a shot glass too, but I figured I'd use it as a measuring glass. Maybe I'll get another one for other purposes. But it's pretty cool. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this all together and getting the tank set up. I'll probably have the video later today. Debating, I'm not gonna put the thermometer on right yet. So I got this small thermometer for small tanks, and it's probably gonna go on. Oh, that's kind of weird looking. It's probably gonna go on at some point. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna see how it does without the thermometer, because it's gonna have a lot of stuff on it between the light, the filter, and the thermometer. And while I don't really care that much about it having that much stuff on it, because it's not exactly a show tank, it's just my first attempt at a aquascape of any kind. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. I just want to kind of play around and see what I can do. I still kind of want to see if I can have the least amount of stuff on here as possible. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'll have an update with that. I'm probably just gonna pour the soil in instead of washing it. Very, 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 very fragile type soil. I started looking up more stuff about it, and most people recommend not washing it. for a variety of reasons. A, it washes out some of the minerals and buffering capacity that this soil has, and B, this is pretty much volcanic ash, and it's very, you can see, I can just kind of squish it and it'll fall apart. So, yeah. So I'm just going to kind of pour it in and see how it goes. A lot of people say it's not that dusty, so hopefully. But yeah, I'll be in with updates on that later today. Adios.